Hey guys, let me show you what I'm working on today. Alright, I've been making a butt ton of guitar loops lately, so I may as well show you how I do it. These are for the forthcoming sample pack called Laid Back and Groovy Guitar, which is the counterpart to Laid Back and Groovy Drums and Bass, which is just called Laid Back and Groovy. So what I have here is a bunch of these loops here. This is a drum loop, this is a bass loop. There's congas included in the drum loop, and that's from the first pack. So what I'm doing right now is making a bunch of, hey, you can kind of see me, what's up. I'm making guitar loops that go along with these, which will be released again as its own pack, but the idea is that you get both and then you have even more stuff. So without further ado, I am playing a Jaguar right now, and I've got my, let's see if I can bring it over here. I've got my little tube amp mic'd up, and then I also have a DI box down here. So when I'm recording these, I'm recording simultaneously a DI signal, which is right here, and the amp signal. Usually I'd have headphones on, so whatever I'm hearing isn't being captured by the mic on the cab, but this is just an example loop, so I'm playing it out loud so you can hear what I'm doing. So anyway, yeah. So usually I'll just kind of, I have them all labeled by key here, so we know that, ignore this on the left, but right here is what we're looking for. So this is an F sharp minor, and yeah, I usually just kind of hit play and then noodle around until I find what I like. Right. Okay, I usually kind of find the progression first, so F sharp minor to, sorry, to A, to E, back to F sharp minor. Okay, but we don't want to do that. Okay, well, that felt solid enough. So then there's some other things we gotta do. Let me make these blue. Usually I'm trying to get it where I'll be editing the loops, but I'm not using these. I won't be doing any swipe comps like that because it just gets messy, and I'd rather play it like even sometimes 10 more times than have to do that work, if I'm being honest. So what I'm doing is flatten and merge, and then there is a couple other steps after that. Get my guitar off. I realize that while I'm editing, I need to fucking take that thing off because my back is hurting me. I've been making hundreds of these things. So anyway, first things first. Wow, there's a piece of tripod in the way. That's annoying. Oh well. So the amp signal is always late. Reason being, it has further to travel, and we're dealing with real signals here, so it's got to go through my pedal board, through the amp, through the mic, back into the computer, opposed to just like the DI, which is going straight in. So you can see this first transient, this is the amp one, and it's late. So what I do is I bring that over. I'm not trying to get it perfect, because more than likely, like if someone's using the DI signal, they're not going to use the amp signal. Then I guess, I don't know what people want to do with it, but so that's close enough for me. And you'll hear it when I'm playing them back together, like you'll hear it sing more now that they're in time with each other. So that's step one. And then also I just have some latency going on. So now that these two are in line with each other, I need to get them. Usually they come in early, and I don't know if that's like I have my shit set to my buffer size is at 32, which is the lowest it can be, and I'm wondering if like I should probably mess around with these things, but I'm the type of person that like if I find something a method that's working for me, like I'd rather just go than sit here and read manuals all day and figure out exactly how to do it. So if someone out there knows how to make my life easier, let me know because I'm sure there's a way. But again, I can't be bothered to. I'd rather make some shit than sit here and watch YouTube videos like this one on how to do things. But anyway, that makes me a hypocrite. So it should be more or less in time now. Usually I just kind of find, well, if we're looking at my grid here, it actually looks like I may have done that a little too much. So here we go. Now this first one's hitting there, that's hitting there, that's hitting there. Let's see how it sounds. You do want it to swing a little bit. Alright, so I'll just be listening for the timing. Ooh, I dig that. That was fun. Um, okay, so that feels good enough to me in terms of timing. So now I'm going to name these by the track because I've went ahead and pre-named all these to exactly what I need to export them as. So I can just go name regions by track, and now they're named how I need them to be. Last step is to just make sure the volume's good, the gain rather. So here's another thing. Now, after I record, it doesn't happen every time. Some of these loops, see, I'm not getting like a read here on these. I don't understand why, but if I just take a different track, bring it up, and like just switch it out and rename it again, that problem will be taken care of. So that's what I've been doing. Again, if you out there know how to help me out, let me know, but this gets the job done. So now you're gonna get a signal on these. See, now they're, I couldn't tell you why that happens. So I'll go down here. Let's hold this so you can see what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at these two, and I'm trying to get them in the ballpark of where the bass is sitting, which is at peaking at -9. So this one's at -12. I'll go over here to where we get some gain. Give that 3 decibels. Now you can see that's peaking at about -9. Let's give this one, which is peaking at -10, but call it 1.3 decibels. Cool. Listen back, make sure everything's feeling all right, and then we'll export and get on with the next loop. I like that. So yeah, highlight these two, file, export to regions audio files, and I don't want to do this because I've already done this, but then you just goes right into my folder, and we're good to go. I've got this pretty down pat lately, and I figured I'd show you. Once again, current pack is out on loopmasters.com. It's called laid back and groovy. Go check it out if you want loops like this. Hope you have a great day. Take care.